Go.
So, my name's Jess.
And I'm Matt, and we're going to talk to you about our relationship, which has been over for some time, but we were both very passionate about it, and so it's something that we want to share with you.
Not like that.
Not like that, not in a funny way.
So, this is where we met, Epping Forest. We got too many years ago. This is where we went to a drama festival when we were very young, and this is the view, which is where we had our first kiss.
Epping Forest, it was a national sort of youth drama festival, happened every year, and when me and Jess first met, the very first time we met, we spent time harassing people with a puppet, and then at a stand-up class, Jess made 500 people sing a song about feminax, and that was the exact moment I fell in love with her.
I'm from Scarborough originally, and the first time I took Matt to meet my friends and my hometown, I took him around Scarborough Castle, one of the most beautiful buildings in the country, and where I'm very proud to say I got pissed when I was 16.
Right, what is this? This isn't a castle. It is a pile of rocks on a hill. It's basically an extended practical joke on Jess's behalf to make me believe there was a castle there. And I didn't believe it then, and I still don't believe it. Other than that, it was a lovely day.
We went camping with some of my friends from the theatre club. And it was great, apart from the burnt out car in the bottom of Raincliffe Woods. We started off in the evening and it had a lovely time, lots of drinking, lots of, and then in the morning it wasn't so great.
Because they'd all disappeared. We woke up at about 5:30 to find our tent alone in a field in the pouring rain. So I had to dismantle the tent in the wilderness while Jess stood under a tree and smoked and sulked.
Wait. I dismantled the tent at 5 in the morning, you stood under the tree and smoked and sulked.
That's not how I remember it, but...
This is Matt's house from university, in the nice part of York. I have many memories of Matt's house, mostly along the lines of being woken up by the Disney songs.
This is Jess's house, which was in Leeds, and the worst part about Jess's house was the fact that her bedroom was probably about 1/3 of the size of the screen you're currently watching this presentation. Jess didn't have a monopoly on odd friends. This is a representation of Adam, who had a profound impact on our lives. The best way to describe Adam is that he had a list of his 15 favourite mathematical theorems on his wall, in no particular order, and he thought that scampi came breaded in the sea.
This is Adam, Matt's friend from uni. We went to a 21st birthday party in the country once, and he watched us sleep.
All night long. Like 6 hours of just watching.
This is a representation of, in 2005, I met Tony Blair at the light and shouted at him a bit, and this got on the front page of the Telegraph. Yeah, that was fun, when I was 20, and I've done nothing since.
Now, when I got the phone call from this, Jess was in tears and absolutely hysterical, and I was convinced she'd been mugged or attacked, and I had to spend minutes calming her down, saying, everything's fine, tell me what's happened, and through the tears and choking, I go, I've just told off Tony Blair!
So for Matt's 21st birthday, I took us to a beautiful bed and breakfast in the Scottish Highlands, which is here. Not knowing that when I later Googled the name of the village we were staying in the swinging capital of Argyll.
Yeah. This is the bed and breakfast we stayed in, except we went in November, so it didn't look like that, did it? Imagine that in grayscale, with like a pall of frost and death over everything. The B&B was run by 2 elderly lesbians who were really, really nice, but absolutely hated me because I wasn't a vegetarian. And Jess isn't kidding about the swingers. We went for a walk, and the one house on this loch had a ribbon tied around the tree and 10 cars in the drive. That was my 21st birthday present. I got to stand outside an orgy.
When we were in Scotland, Matt pretended to be Scottish to a prospective Scottish Member of Parliament.
Which was only polite.
Got ID'd at the local co-op, so he couldn't get any alcohol for a week because that was the only shop in the village, and then sulked about it for 3 days, and then wouldn't give us a seat on the train to a small Japanese woman who spoke no English.
She'd already taken our seat. Sorry to interrupt, but she'd already taken the seat. She was already there. We'd paid for those seats.
I paid for those seats.
The seats were paid for. So,
this is the hideous breakup slide, which I vetoed.
Yeah, we thought we might be able to wring some gallows humour out of this, but we're not going to try. But that's all irrelevant because we've stayed friends, and then this is us now.
I pimp books on the internet.
And I toil in the sandwich mines. But although a lot of things have changed in our lives, one thing has stayed the same, and that is Jess has my copy of Spirited Away and has never returned it.